All right, hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Super Metroid multi-category extension. My name is MM2 NASCAR, and today we have Stream versus Professor School racing North Korea percent for you today. And with me today in the commentary booth is McTimothy. How are you doing today?
I am not bad, MM2, not bad at all. Can't wait to see these two powerhouses go at it. How do you feel about it?
Much the same. I've been looking forward to this game 2 for a while now. Game 1 was susreime was raced with max percent GT code. susreime taking that one, and max GT being his specialty. So that was not the most surprising win, though it was a very exciting race. And this one is North Korea percent, like we said, and it's a very volatile category. And I'll let you describe what it is. So, McTimothy, what is North Korea percent?
North Korea percent is essentially any percent with a fixed boss order. You have to go through the bosses in the order Dragon. Oh, Jesus, now I'm thinking about it. Dragon, Fantoon, Ridley, Kraid.
Exactly, yeah.
Because it is DPRK, the joke being Democratic People's Republic of Korea, which is the official name of the country most people just refer to as North Korea. Outside of the boss order, it is strictly any percent. There is no limitations or requirements for item pickups. So there is a lot of route divergence that we might see depending on preference of the runners. For example, you might see them skip Spazer, you might see them grab it. It's all personal preference for that, and the number of E-tanks they grab is also going to be personal preference.
Indeed. I've also seen susreime posting a video of a grapple-less theory route, and grapple being a very essential tool in Suitless Meridia. It'd be very interesting to see if susreime goes for that, but I don't even know if it's faster. I know the world record doesn't skip grapple, so I'd say it's I'd say it's unlikely that susreime would skip it, but I mean, who knows?
He is susreime. He's done weirder things.
This is true. He is indeed susreime.
Now, this is where my lack of experience is showing, because how in the world do you get out of Dragon's chamber if you're not using grapple jumps?
So the thing is, you have to get X-ray if you're going to skip grapple, and then you can X-ray climb out of the Precious Room and and then spark out of Dragon's room, I believe is what you would do. But that also requires early X-ray, which susreime is very, very good at. He can do it with 0 tanks, which is extremely hard.
Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. And yeah, picking up X-ray would definitely be faster than having to fight Croc for grapple. So
yeah,
possibility, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, the other thing is it also slows down Mount Everest and also Aqueduct, because you have to do a snail climb there in addition to the crab climb in Mount Everest. And it can also make Coliseum much more difficult and just create a whole bunch of different scenarios. So I'd say it's unlikely we'll see that, but it is a possibility. And I'm pretty sure we saw 2 Moonfalls. I would be disappointed if we didn't see 2 Moonfalls.
I think so.
I hope we did. Yeah, both runners having solid series, as susreime having a bit of difficulty in the last room, but they both got through, and ProfessorSchool bonked that jump. But this is all still very, very early in the game. The category is about an hour long, so
I don't even think.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say I don't even think the world record is less than 50 minutes yet. So like it's an hour long run for sure.
Yeah, the world record's like some like mid to low 5x.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know those.
They're still synced up.
Indeed, yeah. susreime just like a second or 2 ahead. This is still very good sync, but of course this is early game. We haven't hit the most.
Both runners messing up jumps in construction zone.
Construction zone.
It's so easy to mess that room up. We might see. I'm not sure for runners of this caliber, but we might see a bit of route divergence here. There is an option to go back down this elevator and pick up the taco tank. It's not necessary the way it would be in RBO, but it could happen.
Yeah, I know susreime doesn't do it, and ProfessorSchool will. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, so this is our first bit of divergence. This is going to be about a minute of instant time loss for ProfessorSchool, but he's going to be able to make up a good bit of it in hell runs. Just due to having the extra tank, and he'll also be able to make up a couple seconds here and there, like on BT, and then also in early supers getting the reserve tank.
That is true.
Yeah, if he chooses to pick up the beta missiles here as well. And susreime missing a missile there. Good thing he was aware of it. And ProfessorSchool does get that deboost first try. That's actually a weird setup for that. I haven't seen anyone do that facing left.
I was about to say, that's different from how I would do it, but it works.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it loses any time facing left. Or at least it loses minimal time doing it that way. So, yeah, to each their own.
Mm-hmm. So as we were saying before about ProfessorSchool grabbing this extra E-tank, at first glance you'd think it would make the early hell runs in Upper Norfair safer, and while that is true, the real benefit is ProfessorSchool, if he does it properly, and doesn't make any mistakes, will likely not to use his reserve that they're going to pick up any earlier than necessary, which, again, is another time save, because you don't have to refill it if it never goes off. So, very subtle differences, but it does add up to quite a bit of time later.
Yeah, in addition to that, there's also the fact that he'll have an extra tank for the Dragon escape, which in RBO you don't really think about anything other than just getting it, because you have so much health, you have a lot of tries. In this, you get 1 or 2 tries at the Dragon escape at most, because you have like 5 tanks going in there. So it's very much a get it or die trick in this category, more so than in a lot of other categories. Yeah, that extra tank for ProfessorSchool will definitely play a role in this race, but we will see. susreime, please. You're too good at this game. Okay.
Oh,
That's a backup mock ball I have not seen like ever. I don't even know if that was a backup or he was just going for that.
Yeah, it looked kind of like a panic, like, oh wait.
Well, I mean, it was clearly not a panic, because I didn't even know you could like do that, but he clearly mockballed onto the one block that wasn't a crumble block on purpose, so...
Yeah, the one right underneath the gate.
Yeah, that looked like both extremely difficult and very much calculated and practiced. And susreime's gonna pick up these missiles.
Interesting.
I don't know about this. If you're gonna pick up an extra missile pack, why wouldn't you just go for speed missiles? Or maybe... I don't know. I don't know about that missile pack pickup. Could also be muscle memory for another category. Who knows?
Could very well be. You need enough to crystal flash, but not a whole heck of a lot more than that. Well,
yeah,
crystal flash and destroy the turrets, I guess, in Dragon's room.
This is true. Well, no, in theory, you don't need to destroy the turrets, but for RTA runs, you do. Because, yeah, you're not going to get lucky enough to not get hit by a turret projectile during a crystal flash and then just die.
Yeah, especially in a race situation.
Yeah, that's definitely not something you want to count on in a race. Yeah, there's the traditional mock ball setup from ProfessorSchool. Just do what you always do. And yeah, susreime will do the Spore Spawn skip and get these Spore Spawn supers here. The reason being for this is, again, we need Crystal Flash ammo going into Dragon, and these are the fastest second supers to pick up along the way, because we don't go to Wrecked Ship until after Dragon. Because the usual second supers you get would be the left side supers, but obviously we can't get those. But okay, so susreime gets his third missile pack, gets the Charge Beam. Charge Beam, obviously, we need Charge Beam. This is not a rando, where you could just skip it. We need it.
very few actual vanilla categories are going to skip charge beam. In fact, the low percent ones that do are often named chargeless because it is so weird to do.
Yeah, it's also funny because if you're gonna run chargeless, the usual low percent way to do chargeless is to get like 65,000 supers off of Dragon.
Yeah,
And
definitely a glitched category.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not even a glitched category. It's like a medium glitch, but it's banned in stuff like randomizers because the power of 65,000 supers is a lot. But
You would never run out.
Exactly, and yeah. But yeah,
I've never done one of those categories. It's just they're fun to watch.
yeah, me neither. I just again, I like to learn the theory behind them, and to learn the category. Yeah, with a clean red tower climb and a clean D-boost to those alpha power bombs, the stream acquires its first power bomb pack of probably 3. And yeah, this is going to be the beta power bombs are the standard second power bomb pack. And yeah, I don't know where he get his third power bomb pack if he's going to skip gravel. But
I was going to say it's normally Croc, but if he decides to do something different, what would be the next logical ones to pick up?
I just don't see it happening because like the physical closest ones would be right sandpit, but that's just so much pain if you're gonna do that suitless. If you're gonna get something, you maybe go back to Brinstar and like get Mission Impossible or Retro Brin. Retro Brin would be the logical one, but
I would think so.
He's gonna go X-ray. He's gonna do X-ray with the save. The save is for X-ray.
So I guess we're gonna see.
Yeah, this is gonna be an early X-ray attempt here. He can farm up health in Hellway, and then he can get health from Slittered Refill afterward. So health won't really be a concern, assuming he can survive. Or he can just, like, be a gamer and get high jump E-Tank.
Well, we saw him do early X-ray in the GT Max race last time, and it didn't work out for him the first time.
Well, this is a very, very difficult trick. Like, there's so many moving parts in this trick that all have to go right. But here we go.
Position of the waivers.
Gets the first D-boost. Oh, he's going to go for the aggressive strat. He's going to go for an HBJ here. So he gets the bomb jump, He's going to avoid that waiver, do an HBJ. Oh, he misses it. Okay, he didn't take a spike hit. He can do the backup. Gets a nice big health drop. That's actually quite nice for him. Second try with... Oh, and he takes the spike hit this time. Okay.
He can take one more spike hit if he messes it up again, but...
Okay.
That's a very similar bomb jump to what you would have to do to get over Moat.
Yeah,
which means it's very specific.
And he gets the HBJ third try, yeah. So that's... It's a very practicable HBJ, but the fact that there's so much risk in attempting it, and like the setup is so finicky because obviously if you have to do some bomb jumps before you even get to attempt the HBJ, and like you have to do it in midair, so it's so much more difficult. Also, he's probably gonna have to, he's gonna have to wait for the waivers, or he's gonna just be a gamer and do more bomb jumps. Oh, okay, he gets the waivers.
Okay.
Oh my god, those iframes on the end there were so tight.
So I take it back. He could not have taken another hit because then he wouldn't have been able to get back.
No, he could have. He would have just had to wait like 3 years for the waivers.
Approximately.
Yeah, just give or take. But alright, susreime has his X-ray scope. ProfessorSchool will not be doing that early X-ray route. But they're synced up going into Spacer.
So look at that. That's ProfessorSchool grabbing an E-Tank and susreime grabbing X-ray. And now they're just neck and neck again.
Yeah, just like that. This is quite interesting already.
Yeah.
susreime always bringing these really interesting routes and strats to the table with the vast majority of these categories in this tournament. It's been really exciting to see what he can bring.
So I said earlier that you might see a runner skip Spazer if they really want, but both of them are grabbing it.
Yeah, well, who would dare to skip the best beam in the game? Though we do get plasma in this category. Everybody gets plasma. You just cannot skip it if you do Dre first.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't make sense having it
Yeah.
that early on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also worth noting, neither runner broke the tube. That's because we want the tube intact for going into Meridia, so we can do a gravity jump off of it. And you can't do that if you break the tube early. So that was just a
But
little thing.
MM2, how do you do a gravity jump without gravity suit?
Well, McTimothy, I'm glad you asked. So, before you break the tube, the physics in that room are not the water physics, but when the game state is changed from the tube being not broken to the tube being broken, it changes the physics. And the way a gravity jump works is it abuses the high starting acceleration of a non-gravity jump and of the non-water physics or lava physics or whatever, and then it uses the slow deceleration of the water physics or lava physics or whatever you're doing your jump in, and it combines those to get a really high acceleration at the start, but then it doesn't slow down all that much, so you get a ton of height. So it's just the same principle, except with like a different, I guess, like starting conditions.
Perfect explanation. That one comes up a lot when we call it a gravity jump.
Yeah, it's definitely like the same principle as a standard gravity jump with gravity suit. It's just a bit different. And okay, so Susreime looking like he's gonna do Susreime gonna do late speed or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Or maybe he's going here because it's safer than going. No, he's gonna do the GGG here. Okay, he does get it. Yeah, ProfessorSchool doing the yes, ProfessorSchool doing the standard route where you just go like you would an any percent or RBO to get to speed booster and then wave beam, and then he'll go to grapple from there. Susreime doing Susreime things.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just doing whatever it is that works for him.
Exactly.
I don't think I've ever seen any other runner have this many variants to what they do.
Susreime just does his own thing. And like it's great because like there are like a lot of things that we wouldn't have discovered if Susreime like had the practice hack and could do like the normal things that and like time everything out like everybody else. Because yeah, fun fact, Susreime does not have the practice hack.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's just too much of a gamer for it.
I couldn't imagine knowing that practice hack is a thing. I couldn't imagine not using it. It is too good.
Well, I mean, he knows about it. Like,
Ooh.
I was gonna say he might get a spike suit here, but I remembered he doesn't have speed, so he can't get a spike suit. It's literally impossible. Well, it's not literally impossible, but he can't do it right here, right now.
Never say never in this game.
This is true. A wise adage for Super Metroid speedrunning is that Morph Ball is generally required, and then everything else is negotiable.
Yeah. Every time we think we've got something figured out, someone comes along and says, "Hey, did you know? You can skip bot wound," or "You can actually do it with 13% instead of 14."
Yeah.
I don't think we've made that human viable yet.
No, nobody's done an RTA 13% run in bounds. People have done 12% with out of bounds while killing all the major bosses in Mother Brain. And by people, I mean Snick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference.
So it's just gonna bomb jump here. Ugh.
Monka
dip in the acid there.
Yeah, ProfessorSchool has done his Hell Run to Wave Beam after getting Speed Booster, and he's gonna go on to Croc, and Susreime will get his X-rayed grapple beam. Just his normal grapple beam.
Yeah, it works better if you X-ray it first. Everyone knows that.
This is true. Yeah, and also the side effect of not having speed booster. Is he gonna? I think he might be later in the run. He might be doing a G mode into lower Norfair. No way. No way he does that. No way. Absolutely no way.
Yeah, now that you've said it, it's guaranteed to happen.
Well, I said he might grapple skip it, but he just got grapple, so.
So yeah, well, he picked up X-ray for a reason.
I guess so, but yeah, I mean, X-ray also gets you microwave on Fantoon. But yeah, we'll just see what susreime does. It's always just crazy to see.
Yeah, I never know where he's going, what he's doing until he does it, and then oh, that's what that was for.
Yeah, golden shower. Golden shower strats. Let's go. Golden shower strats. Thank you, susreime. Making the best beam in the game have another use. Do that, Plasma.
You never see that happen. That's amazing.
Yeah, I think that's actually like the second use I've seen anyone use like a golden shower for. The first one being in susreime's favorite category, GT Max.
For the Fantoon fight, yeah.
Yeah, for the Fantoon fight. It's too good.
ProfessorSchool getting that spike suit, because he does have speed booster at Croc.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, we should probably clarify what a golden shower is. It's when you when you charge when you have only charge and spazer equipped for your beam combo, and you hold our charge shot for I think it's 2 seconds with power bomb selected, it'll do a little what we call a golden shower, or it's like a special beam attack is what they're generally called. Because there's one for wave and charge called the X Factor, and then there's ice and charge and plasma and charge. Those also have ones, but wave and charge is generally the most used.
Ice and charge and low percent ice, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody use the plasma one.
Plasma one's pretty useless. Like, I have to say. I think I used it for memes, like, before a Ridley fight, but I didn't even get any damage off of it. It was just for memes.
So it looks like susreime is at least done with the early hell runs.
Yeah, looking like he's not gonna get speed booster and wave beam his first trip here. He might get them before lower Norfair? Maybe? I don't know. This gamer is unstoppable.
I would expect, but I mean, I should never expect anything when it comes to susreime.
True. You gotta be careful with these enemies here. He probably wants to keep his reserve, and yeah, these crabs and fish hurt. He does have the reserve, so he can survive one hit if he needs to, but he definitely doesn't want to because he's already on quite low health anyway. susreime just grapple him, or I don't know. I don't know how you deal with that. Yeah, also, since he doesn't have a wave, the shot counts for the crab and fish are going to be different than normal. Oh, that scared me. That was absolutely terrifying.
Wow.
I think, now that I'm thinking about it, those missiles he got might have been to be able to skip crab supers. I think that's what he got him for, because now he's got 25, and 25 and 10, especially if you get precious missiles. 25 and 10 is just barely enough to kill all the turrets and still have 10 and 10 for Crystal Flash.
So that would make sense.
No?
No?
No.
Okay.
All right. susreime, you win. Congratulations.
Hard to commentate what he's doing when no one knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
ProfessorSchool is now done with his runs. He'll be heading up into Meridia himself.
Indeed. ProfessorSchool will have the advantage of having Wave Beam, so his main street will be a little faster. also a little safer and more of what you're used to. But the strats are going to be the same. Well, they'll likely be the same, or at least similar. Though susreime did miss that gravity jump, so we'll see if ProfessorSchool gets it. Gets the turnaround. That's a solid gravity jump. ProfessorSchool used a spike suit somewhere, right?
Yeah, Croc PVs.
Okay. Yeah, I for whatever reason, I thought he was like maybe trying to carry a spike suit, but that's more like a susreime thing to do than anyone else. Yeah, no insult to ProfessorSchool, but that's definitely more of a susreime thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge respect to both of these runners. They are in the losers semifinals. No, losers quarterfinals for a reason.
Yes.
And
it's actually kind of telling how what we expect of these runners, that we made no mention of any risk of death in the hell runs. We just said, yeah, they're gonna do their hell runs, and now they're done.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like hell runs are very much a dangerous thing to do, especially with like not 300 million tanks, like you'll often see in randomizers. And I don't think any of them took like any safety saves. Like maybe ProfessorSchool took one, but I don't think so. I think it's just they just said, all right, if I die, then I've lost, and didn't take the saves. Manga S stream. This is scary. If he stops at 4 here, okay, no, he's not going to stop at 4. Wait, no, of course he's not, because he needs Crystal Flash. I was gonna go on about how susreime needs 4 for G mode later, but no, he does need no reserves to Crystal Flash at Dragon.
So it looks like susreime. That was a really nice dodge there. It really looks like susreime is just a bit ahead, but I wonder how much time Professor's going to make up with Speed Booster and Wave.
Yes. Yeah,
especially after they exit Meridia and Speed Booster can actually be used again.
Yeah, Speed Booster doesn't really play too much of a role in Suitless Meridia, just because you can't get Shine Sparks conventionally in Suitless Meridia. But once they get to like the Forgotten Highway, oh my god,
that was really
Botsman,
good.
Please. Yeah, that was a solid fight from ProfessorSchool. But once they leave Suitless Meridia, that Speed Booster will play a big role for ProfessorSchool, so he could be able to catch up just on that. Because he'll have for the entirety of Wreck Ship and susreime won't. Alright, he gets the farm, so he's at full everything. Yeah, susreime will be heading into this fight with 5 tanks, and ProfessorSchool with 6. And they're gonna need to get the grapple jump with what they have, which isn't a lot.
Like you were saying before, in RBO you don't really think about it because you have 7 tanks. But
I don't. No, you got like 8 or 9. I've got like 10 or 11 by that point in my route of RBO. susreime. This is scary for susreime because if you turn around into sand, you're likely dead, and by dead I mean dead.
Yes, completely stuck. And oh boy.
Okay, he gets through. Also, Dragon has the potential to just say no, and then bad things happen. You die. Like, if you get the Crystal Flash on the right side, she can just not see you, and you're dead instantly. But, yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. Nice use of the Spark there to take some damage from susreime. susreime, please.
Ooh, Prof having the same problem in Coliseum here.
Okay, susreime does get down. Okay, Prof gets the...
Ooh.
Yeah, this is the one safety save that I am like very much adamant on most everybody taking in North Korea percent.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the quickest to respawn from. And it's not a guaranteed run killer. Oh, that spank hurts, susreime.
Yeah, gonna have to damage Dragon down. The grapple kill is the way to do it here, but the more health that Dragon has, the more health that the turret takes from Samus. So...
Alright, susreime gets his blue suit. That's good. And oh, ProfessorSchool has to bet on his super drop because he's got 30-10. Didn't get crap supers. So yeah, so susreime got through this Dragon fight. So this is pretty much a get it or you're going to lose for ProfessorSchool. Because he needs 10 supers going into his Crystal Flash, and you simply cannot bet on a super drop from the Goops.
Nah, not from Dragon.
Yeah, that's just not even close to RTA viable. A task could do it, but not a human. Alright, not first try. susreime going for this grapple jump. I don't like that he's doing this from the high point, but... Oh my...
Come on. Oh, boy. And on Professor's side... Moment of truth for him as well.
Alright, he does get grabbed. ProfessorSchool does. Instantly spanked. Gets his flash suit, though. This is... Oh my god, this is super low health for susreime. He's out, but he's on super low health. Oh, and ProfessorSchool doesn't... He doesn't get his blue suit. He's still got his flash suit.
Yeah. Much better to have blue suit here, even though it's not actually blue.
Yeah. Unless your name is Stratlog, you need to have a blue suit here. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! That's a reset.
That's a reset.
Ugh. Yeah, you absolutely... You pretty much need that blue suit leaving. And he spent that flash suit, so he's gonna have to reset and go back.
Yeah, you cannot get out of Dragon's room without it, so... Well, you can't get out of the Precious room without it.
Yeah, you can get out of Dragon's room all well and fine, but you can't get out of Precious room. Could also be the reason susreime picked up X-Ray is just to have a backup for not getting the flash suit, because then he could X-Ray climb out of Precious room.
Prof still needs to bet on a super drop.
Yeah.
Which is not a nice position to be in, but... Ugh.
Yeah, that or he could get Precious missiles, in theory.
This is intense.
Oh yeah, and susreime's gonna have to... Oh my god. That last kill! Oh my god. The kill of the top right pirate. Like, just shooting that shot. Oh my god. I love that shot.
You don't often see plasma without wave.
Yeah, it's very rare that you see that. And Professor just not getting the super drops. It's like almost a 1 in 4 for getting him.
Yeah, something like 24% chance that these Metroids will drop it, and he's just not getting the luck he needs.
Oh,
finally.
Yeah, there's that super drop. Oh my god, sneaking past that Ripper in the last room. That was super tight from susreime. Just barely snuck past without taking that hit. That was really nice.
Alright, Dragon round 2 for ProfessorSchool.
you gotta be sure to empty the reserves.
What was that?
Was that intentional?
I don't think so.
I don't know. It kind of looked like it might have been. To be honest, like, it could have just been a misinput. It's very possible, but I don't know. That kind of looked intentional. Only, I don't know. I'm not positive, and I don't see a use for a Crystal Flash. This could be really bad, though, if he takes a death to Fantoon here. Oh my god,
That was close, too.
That terrified me. Yeah, this is just classic Supreme, still going for the insanely difficult and risky strats where you're in one-hit KO and just
oh, well, better not get hit, I guess.
Yeah, just better not get hit. But yeah, he's just too good.
Ooh, Prof got the right side. It's harder to do.
Yeah, that's a very nice one. So yeah.
He'll be grabbing space jump and getting the heck out of here.
Oh no! Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't think he's ever saved. No, he saved pre-X-ray.
Well,
this race just changed massively.
Yeah. With apologies to susreime, I don't know if he can come back from this one.
Yeah, I just don't see it. What's this? Okay. Yeah, this is like a good 20 minutes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if ProfessorSchool sees this, he'll likely take a save. Okay, maybe he hasn't seen it yet, but this is just a massive time loss for susreime. This is super unfortunate.
Not what he wanted. But this is kind of what Professor was hoping for with the pick of North Korea percent in the first place. It's a volatile category that lots can go wrong.
susreime?
Where?
My only guess is he going to criteria PBs. That's just my only guess. What is he doing?
What?
This makes no sense.
This is not normal for...
This is not how one runs North Korea percent.
No.
Well, nice CWJ, but...
But wholly unnecessary.
Yeah, this is Fantoon, but he hasn't. Yeah, like this is a DQ. If he kills Fantoon first.
susreime, if you are listening, you cannot kill Fantoon before Dragon in this category.
Well, I doubt he's doing this like trying to win. Like he knows he's lost.
Yeah, I suppose.
Likely. Oh, is he going back for revenge? Okay, I can't.
Okay.
I respect it.
Yep, that's fine.
I respect
that makes
the play.
sense.
He just wanted revenge on the Covern who killed him.
Alright. Well, that does it. Prof just has to,
The power of science.
Oh. I switched audio to ProfessorSchool. That was one of his alerts. Prof just has to not die. Take it easy.
Yeah, pretty much. If he takes a safety save post Fantoon, he's set. Just anywhere, really. Anywhere will do. Just lock in your progress and you're fine.
Mm-hmm. I do wonder if he's going to collect enough tanks to do stand-up.
I doubt it. Usually the fanfare time plus the setup time for stand-up just
Oh, the world record for North Korea percent actually does. It skips Varia and gets enough tanks.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense since you what am I thinking? Yeah, Varia is slow to get if you already have gravity and don't need Varia. and are on the path to get enough tanks.
Yeah. The trouble would be finding which tank would be faster to grab than just picking up Varia.
Well, Ridley and Firefly tanks are very much on path.
Yeah, pretty much
So-
free in the context of the time you save doing stand-up glitch against Mother Brain at the end.
Exactly, yeah. Stand-up saved 20, and then skipping Varia saved another good chunk. And yeah, so for those who don't know, North Korea % is the boss order Dragon, Phantoon, Ridley, Kraid. And that's all there is to the category. Just kill the bosses in that order. And then beat the game, of course. Then the joke being the first letter of each of the boss's name is usually the acronym used in Super Metroid speedrunning, which in this case would be DPRK, and then the joke of that being that stands for Democratic People's Republic of Korea, the formal name of the country usually known as North Korea.
All right. Well, I guess all that's left for us to do here is see how well Prof can get through the rest of this while susreime memes his way through an already meme race. With that charged plasma beam, the Phantoon fight is basically a guaranteed 2-round. Prof's not going to have any trouble with it.
Yeah, this is pretty much the easiest 2-round you get. Because with the charged wave ice plasma beam dealing 900, that can be used in tandem with 2 missiles and 2 missiles for it to get a total of 1300 damage each round. Meaning you get 2600 damage over 2 rounds. So you get to kill Phantoon with 1 missile to spare, which is quite a lot in terms of Super Metroid. And ProfessorSchool will be using that 1 missile to spare, but does get the solid 2 round.
I was gonna say that's exactly enough for a 2-round right there.
Yeah, and we do see a forfeit from susreime. So yeah, GG's to susreime. Very well played. It was exciting to see the route. And yeah, we'll see you in the game 3 that will be taking place immediately after this, but will not be restreamed. At least not on a SpeedGaming channel. But you should watch it, because it'll be good.
Definitely would. It'll have to be 69%, won't it?
Indeed. And yeah, for those who don't know, 69% is, since there are 100 games in this game, 100 games in this game, yes, 100 items in this game. You can, if you get 69 items, that'll be 69%. So the name of 69% is just get 69 items and beat the game.
Nice attic spark from ProfessorSchool. Yeah, 69 items of the player's choice. There is nothing set and no restrictions, which means everybody has their own preference for how they do it. Basically, the only thing in a 69% run that is guaranteed is that nobody is going to be picking up Spring Ball.
Yeah, pretty much, which is a very good thing. And I think we should all be happy that that's how it is.
Of course you are.
Why
Welcome,
would I not?
SpeedGaming 4, rating us with the big 31. Welcome to the Super Metroid Multi-Category Extension Tournament. Race between susreime and ProfessorSchool. You're a bit late, I'm afraid to say, because on the left side of your screen, susreime is already forfeit. But
Yeah,
that's okay.
We should get that marked.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Was an exciting race until a death 20 minutes in that, well, more than that, but a death that gave him a 20-minute deficit.
Yeah, give or take. It's so much that there's no coming back, and he does know that, so he's gonna forfeit, and I don't know what he'll be running.
Yeah, he's just doing his own thing over there, just for fun. And this is where North Korea percent as a category kind of turns into old route. ProfessorSchool is going to make his way to Lower Norfair. Ridley is the next boss on the list, with Plasma, Wave, Ice, Charge, Gravity, Space Jump, way more ammo and tanks than you would normally have in an old route run, and the addition of Grapple for what it's worth. So a lot of the strats that he's going to use are going to look an awful lot like optimal old route strats.
Yeah, this definitely turns into a lot of just old route once you're done with wrecked ship, because again, like you said, the equipment is very similar because you'll have the same beam combo as old route. Just the main difference is that you'll have a few more tanks, and you'll have grapple. But grapple doesn't do too much once you get space and gravity, but it's still good item. And I guess susreime is kind of running new route or something? Maybe? I don't know what susreime's doing. Nice topside, though.
Yeah.
It was solid.
Whatever it is, knowing susreime, he's doing something to show something off. He knows a lot of arcane, esoteric stuff about how this game works because he runs such weird categories, and he likes to show off stuff that we might not know about or that the average runner might not have ever seen. And ProfessorSchool hitting up Frog Speedway. Just standard old route stuff.
Yeah,
including the part where you fall down there, like everybody always does.
I can confirm this as an old route runner. But yeah, this is also the early ice way that you would go, also known as the upper route, which is also viable even if you get late ice in old route. It's like 40 frames slower, but way easier on the execution end. So, also no chronic boost for Prof School. Heckin'. Not gonna even go for the backup boost.
He's got the tanks for it, so we could have, but what'd we say earlier? Just all he has to do to win this is play it safe.
All he has to do is finish, and then he'll win. So it's all he's got. It's all he's got to do.
And take out these pirates before laying the power bomb to reduce the lag in the room. Set up for fast pillars. If you know anything about Super Metroid speedrunning, you've seen stuff like this before.
And we all know that fast pillars is impossible.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, especially on pace.
Let's see what Prof does for worst room. There's 3 or 4 different ways you can get through this. There we go, left side. Very nice.
That's a solid strat. I've seen that one from a lot of people. I do like a variant of it, where I do like an angle down shot, because that's more consistent for me on not killing the left pirate, because you want to have it alive as a platform. But yeah, that variant is what I've seen more. I think I stole my variant from Woody.
I actually use one that is very similar to what Prof just did. So the trick to that one is, as you said, not killing the pirate when you're trying to freeze it. And with Plasma Beam, you really do run that risk. You have to hit it just once.
Yeah, Plasma is very easy to double hit the pirates, which sometimes can be good for you, but sometimes it can not be good for you.
Rocking out to that Lower Norfair music.
I'll be the dissenter and say that Ridley's theme is better, but we should probably not get into which music of this game is better, because we all know that it's all a banger. It's just the facts.
Oh yeah, endless arguments about which one is the best. And, to each their own.
Agreed.
I see a lot of love for the Green Brinstar theme, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Is this almost a plower house? That's another one that's like impossible to get, but impressive when you see it.
For sure. Also metal pirates. Just heck metal pirates.
Yeah, Metal Pirates, man. When things go well in that Metal Pirates room, you feel like a boss, because, like, yeah, this is nice and quick, but just the slightest thing goes wrong, one of their AI is just slightly different than you need it to be, and it all falls apart. This Ridley fight is not going to be a problem with this many tanks, plasma beam, gravity suit. There's just no reason for Prof to be scared at all.
Yeah, this is definitely a how fast can I go rather than how can I survive this fight.
Mm-hmm. No need for drops. So off he goes. Prof's kind of in the hot seat now, because we're going to be pointing out every tiny mistake he makes, being like, oh, he was going for this, but he missed it.
Yeah, then we won't point out how that Metal Pirates room is pretty much optimal.
I was just thinking he was going for the damage boost into Flower House from the Ridley Farm room, but,
What the heck, game? Like, the Deskigas just said no.
That should have been good.
Yeah, that was no fault of ProfessorSchool's own. He just got bad RNG. This is the losers quarterfinals, so the winner of this will play the winner of Bands with Legends and Cash Mod. Then the winner of that match will play Bressingham. Then the winner of that match will play Mr. Guy Average in the finals. So we're very close to the end. Stream attempting Rain Dance, but did not quite get the setup. I say that as if I know Rain Dance. I did it for a while, but then it just stopped working. And now I don't do it anymore.
I am actually with you. I used to use it in my old route runs, but I just do the normal standard crouch on the crab with the X Factor.
Oh no, so stream, be careful. Okay, so stream does not die. I guess this is also kind of revenge or something? I don't know.
Whatever it is he's going for. So Stream has forfeit. He did die much earlier.
Yeah, and this is... Even if he didn't forfeit, this would be a disqualification because he's not killing the bosses in the required order. But it's still cool to see. So Stream is like Crocomire in terms of like, you can't attempt to understand what he's doing because it's just so much weird and fast and I don't know what the heck. And unconventional, that's the word.
Unconventional is a good word for it.
Yeah.
All right, the biggest challenge of ProfessorSchool's run is coming up right now. Okay, he does remember.
Good job.
Just like with RBO, it is very, very common, especially if you're used to running several different categories at once, like, say, if you are participating in a multi-category tournament, to come up that business center elevator and forget that you have to go to Crade.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like in literally every other category ever you go left there after killing Ridley. Well, no, I guess in like New Route you'd go. I was
gonna say, yeah, New Route, but...
New Route you'd go right, but ProfessorSchool's an old route gamer.
I remember him saying, recently enough, he actually doesn't like any percent at all, and prefers other categories, so... Very different from what most people are like, any percent being like, everyone plays it.
What the heck? I don't play any percent. Well, no, I do. I don't. I did, but now I don't.
I am very much the same way. I did. I'll get back to it eventually. Having more fun with other stuff.
Yeah, there are just like 300 million billion other things in this game that are more fun than any %, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And susreime is now going to leave Meridia and go do something else that is not Meridia.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get X-ray. Who knows? Yeah, he'll actually get X-ray. Maybe he'll do X mode or some shit.
Oh, maybe that's what he's going to show off, the X mode entrance into Lower Norfair that we were talking about before.
No, that's G mode, not X mode.
Oh, that's right.
Taking intentional damage, though.
Okay.
Something? I don't know what you take intentional damage for. Now he's an Oko. Professor, please. Now he's dead. Oh, pause abuse? Pause abuse? Just frame perfectly pause until you can get that health drop. Forehead. It's actually, like, stupidly difficult, but, I mean, it's possible.
Mm-hmm. Professor now on his way to Turian to finish this off. Again, looks very much like an old route. With that space jump meme. Just way more tanks than a player like Prof would ever need.
Yeah, I'm very confident Prof could do this multi-brain fight on 3 tanks, so 5 is just luxury.
Yeah, for sure. 5 plus a reserve.
Yeah, exactly. Who even needs Varia? Just have 5 tanks. Well, 6.
And yeah, I like that mock ball.
That's a great
Prof.
strat.
That is a fun little thing to do. Let's see if he does this one. Aw, almost. Looks simple to do in theory, but you're moving so quickly, you gotta morph at exactly the right time, and if you're just a second too late, you land and run through the door instead and lose not very many frames. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this has been like, looking back this whole run from ProfessorSchool, this has been a really solid run. Just, like, no major mistakes aside from Dragon. And, like,
yeah, that Dragon was unfortunate, but,
yeah, like, a bit of a hassle in Coliseum and Metroid drops being mean, but other than that, it was a pretty solid run.
Yeah, this has been, like you said, no mistakes, nothing major. A little bit of bad luck, but this is Super Metroid.
Yeah, I mean, if you come into Super Metroid expecting runs to be good, then you've come to the wrong place. This is Super Metroid where half of every, like, race entrant forfeits. Not every race, but it's...
Yes,
Super Metroid has a high forfeit rate.
It is notorious for that. The weekly any % races are known for having somewhere close to a 50%, hovers around there, give or take, dropout rate.
And yeah, and it's not due to people being like, what the heck, why am I doing this? It's just, this game's brutal.
It is, to speedrun, it is.
Speaking of brutal, ProfessorSchool brutally destroying those Metroids in
That was a cool room 1.
That was beautiful execution, I must say.
See if he goes for anything fancy in room 3. It looks like he was going for something. Didn't quite work out, but...
Room 3 is just known for going wrong. I do a baby strat in Room 3. Even, like, on Hundo runs, I just do very much a baby strat. This is, like, 2 or 3 seconds to optimal, but it's consistent, and I don't care.
Yeah,
I know
what you mean.
Yeah, I go for try-hard strats in Room 1 and Room 4. That's it.
Hey, speaking of babies...
Speaking of babies... Yeah,
here's one now! I don't know if Prof does the space jump baby skip, or just does the standard one.
I'm
expecting the standard one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the standard PRKD skip. AKA the one that everybody does because it's the easiest one. KPDR skip is really hard.
Yeah.
Then spring ball
And
skip's
Prof
even harder.
getting it. We say it's the easiest one as though it's easy. It's still a baby skip. And there's...
Yeah. Yeah, easiest does not mean easy.
Woe betide many a new route runner who is on PB pace right up until that point and then misses baby skip and loses their PB.
Yeah, it's very much a make it or break it trick at the end of the run.
With this much ammo, even the turret sniping a shot or two is not going to matter that much.
Yeah, he had like 2 supers to spare and probably a couple missiles too.
And since Mother Brain is just going to stand there staring Samus down for the first 10 shots of this fight, Prof could potentially just stand there charging shots himself and not move. And with that many tanks, still win this fight. He's not going to, but, like, it could happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Damage is down to less than 4 tanks, which makes this scene play out just a bit faster.
Yeah.
As long as you have over 100 health after that rainbow beam, Mother Brain will step forward and attack with onion rings, usually. But this way, Prof skips the onion rings, gets through this faster.
Gaming.
So unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong, ProfessorSchool has successfully forced a Game 3 in this match.
Yeah, which for those who do not know, will be played immediately after this match, not on this channel, though there will be no restream on a SpeedGaming channel for this Game 3. Which is unfortunate, but it was a very, very packed schedule today.
Yeah. We do a lot of SpeedGaming, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right.
Saturday afternoon. At least in my time zone, so it makes sense.
For sure. Oh no, the baby! It's dying! We totally haven't seen this like 3 million times before or something.
Mm-hmm. The baby.
ProfessorSchool starting out that Mother Brain 3 fight with angle up shots exclusively. That's actually an interesting strat. Mother Brain 3 is easy to lose like a million years on, just due to how the fight goes. Because it's at the end of the run, you're always like, all right, just finish this run strong and you'll PB. But like, you can always lose like a million years on Mother Brain 3 if you don't do stand up. Even if you do, because you can just miss a couple shots and then you have to like do a couple extra cycles and it's bad. And yeah.
Remember when I was going for sub 50 any percent times? One of the things I didn't realize until I really, really dove into what I was doing was I was losing a lot of time on Mother Brain 3. Just because it's not as simple as just firing shots. There's actually positioning and timing to it that isn't inherently obvious.
For sure.
Oh, nice. I always screw that up when I do that strat. Hit the pirate and fall down.
Game is hard.
And after the final moonfall of this run, we're going to see Prof do a spark. Bam.
Solid escape parlor. That right side strat a bit unconventional from what I'm used to seeing, but it works.
And here we go. ProfessorSchool finishing off in first place with an official race time.gg time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 11 seconds. GG, Prof.
And with that, yeah, there will be a game 3.
Looks like we're joined by susreime. I was actually about to say, I don't know if we're getting interviews or not, because there's going to be a game 3 right now, but... susreime, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just a heads up that the game 3 will happen. Well, the game 3 is I think it's scheduled for another 20 minutes or so. So I think we can take the time and join this post race interview.
For sure.
Right.
And there's nothing even waiting on the third race since it's not having a race stream. You could do it like in 3 hours and nobody would. It wouldn't really.
Yeah.
Many.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think it will be restreamed. So I guess if I wanted to say something about the run, I thought this was the time. So I joined.
For sure.
Well, first of all, GG's to ProfessorSchool. Congrats on the win. I think we both have. And here there he is. GG's, Prof.
Thank you so much, susreime. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm really sorry that things went so sideways at Fantoon.
Well, you'd be surprised that what really killed me was not Fantoon. It's the loitering ghost that just wanders around in the wreck ship.
Oh no, is that what happened? Oh goodness.
That's
okay.
yeah. It's it's a throwback to one of my first matches against Iron Rusty in the tourney, where he actually died to that ghost on the way to Fantoon, and the same thing happened to me this time. I think I died in the exact same spot as where he died on my way to Fantoon, which is rare. But yeah, I mean, these things just happen. But anyway, GG's for finishing your run. I know you have some thoughts on your run as well. But what happened at Dragon? I wasn't quite paying attention.
Yeah, so it was really weird. Normally the right side grapple to convert the flash suit into a blue suit is the harder one to get right because of the way that the goop particles line up. I've literally never once had a trouble in a run with left side grapple goop patterns ever, and it happened. It happened. I got gooped just as I was jumping to get grabbed by Dragon, and fortunately I was able to get out of it, and I had an extra tank that I took as a safety for this race. And then I went and did it again, and I got left side again, and I just let go of my angle button about 10 frames before Dragon grabbed me, and I blew my flash suit. It's an instant reset, right? I mean, 10 frames cost me 4 minutes because then I was running crab super less, so only 10 supers.
Oh, right. No wonder.
Yeah, and I got incredibly unlucky. I think I had to reset Coliseum like 6 times to get a super after the reset. Yeah, my PB is almost 1 hour flat, and that's with skipping Retro Bryn tank. And I picked up Retro Bryn as a safety after having some trouble. I just wanted consistency. And I was actually, if I finished that fight, if I didn't blow that flash suit and I finished that fight, I would have been about 10 seconds ahead of PB pace. I would have actually been on 59 pace. So It really sucks to have that happen because I feel like, okay, well, that's the big mistake that I made and that cost me the race, and that's okay. So as happy as I am to win and to force 69%, there's a sour taste in my mouth because, I want to beat susreime straight up. I don't want to beat on a death. But it's fine. That's the way that Super Metroid goes. As you said in the commentary booth, there's a lot of resets. There's a lot of deaths in this game. That's just, I play the sort of the hand that I'm dealt, and I was very fortunate to come away with a win today.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, it would have been a really incredible run then, because sub-hour pace, even with the extra minute of detour for the E-tank. So yeah, really sorry to hear that. And right. Yeah, that's just a waste for Metroid goals. I mean, and I completely agree with your statement about Dragon. This run I just magically, I mean, I got the left side pattern as well, and I didn't mess it up. And for those who are watching, I actually didn't take the pre-Dragon save because I felt like left side. If I get a left side, I'll go for the spikes. I'll go for the blue suit quick kill, and if I get a right side pattern, I'll just opt not to do it and do the standard grapple kill, then X-ray climb out with and just do X-ray climb out.
Oh yeah, that's very
So
smart.
it's like a yeah, right. And even if I somehow mess up left side, I can still go for the grapple escape, and if I can get the grapple escape, then I can still X-ray climb out without the spike suit.
Right.
So right, which is the reason I didn't take the save, and so I completely agree. Personally, during my practice the last week or so of this category, the biggest hurdle was actually the Dragon fight itself. It wasn't even the grapple escape. I feel like the right side pattern, I just cannot get the blue suit consistently, the blue suit quick kill consistently. So I opted to get X-ray, and if I get the right side, I just do the easy kill. Right, which was my plan for this race, and a little bit of spoiler, because since I didn't get to them, I was actually the heavy use of X-ray would come later. It would come from the Phantom 1 round with X Plasma, the Bolting skip, so Phantom 1 round is a 10-second time save. Bolting skip is actually roughly 45 seconds time save. Right. I timed it out, and finally I skipped Speed Booster and Wave Beam because I didn't like the farm that you had to do before them, the Hell Run farm. I think the speed farm usually takes about 30 seconds, and the wave farm, since you're full on ammo, probably takes about 20 seconds. So I delay them to skip these 50 seconds of farms, and during my second visit to Upper Norfair, after I grab Wave Beam, I can use the X-ray for the third time for the G mode entry to Lower Norfair, because it's literally the same. It's literally right coming out of Wave Beam. I can do the entry, and usually no runners do that, even any percent, just because you go into Lower Norfair escape with so little health. But then in this category, we actually have Plasma Beam, so even the Kai Hunters aren't that much of an issue, even if I do the backdoor entry. So that was a breakdown of the route, which I unfortunately didn't get to. I mean, the exciting part I wasn't able to get to, but yeah, that's just a spoiler.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will say huge credit to susreime for both running a third brand new route in our GT Max race, and then allowing me, effectively the lower seed, even though the bracket doesn't say so, to have the more volatile category. Because I know that you're all about Flash and putting on a show, and we both had our big mistakes today, but hopefully the race was still exciting and people enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hope you guys had fun watching it.
Oh, for sure. It was great fun just speculating what you were doing, but that makes a lot of sense what you were saying, and it would have been really exciting to see it, and I hope you can get to show it off at some other point.
We were trying to guess at what that X-ray was gonna be for, and had to conclude, is it just a backup to get out of Dragon's room? And here you go explaining, like, well, that's one of the things it was for. So, thanks for that explanation. That was definitely a confusing part of watching it. I would have loved to have seen the full run get shown off. I'm sure we'll get an opportunity at some point in the future, though.
Yeah,
I want to say thanks to Comms too. You guys, you did a great job. I listened to the whole thing. It was actually kind of funny because at one point Nick Timothy was like, well, all the pressure's on ProfessorSchool now. We're only looking at his screen. And I was thinking, like, the first 20 minutes of the run, I was like, man, I'm playing really, really well. Like, I'm making up time despite having picked up the extra tank. And like, to his credit, because susreime is an amazing runner, but I'm like, they're only talking about the stuff that he's doing. Like, literally the only way they're going to talk about me is if susreime dies. And I didn't mean that in any way. I was just laughing at it. And then as soon as susreime died, McTimothy was like, yep, well, I guess we're only talking about Prof now.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to talk about someone who's died, and you also have to talk about somebody who's doing a very different route from what you're used to seeing.
Of course. No, of course. This is not a complaint on my part. I recognize that the stuff susreime does is more than noteworthy, right? I mean, it is awesome to watch, so.
Yeah, no disrespect to you at all. ProfessorSchool, you are an amazing runner, and yeah.
None taken, none taken. I just thought it was the dichotomy of the race was like, we'll call susreime's race until something goes horrifically wrong, and then we'll check in with Prof.
Yeah, just pull you in for a bit and just see how you're doing.
I should have been on comms.
I was thinking at one point that we weren't really talking that much about you, and then I realized, like, you know what you're doing so well, and the run outside of what happened at Dragon was so clean and what's the word I'm looking for here? But you're such a high caliber runner that, like, yeah, of course Prof's gonna get this trick. Like, he's ProfessorSchool. He's gonna get it. He's gonna go for it, and he's gonna get it. So I don't have to talk about it.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
For sure. For sure.
No, I'm doing vanilla over here, and we got 50 Shades of Grey next to me, essentially, right? Like, it's way more exciting to watch. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Well, but I
is
will
one
say
way
that
of putting
I
it.
caught a little bit of the end game of Prof after my death. When I took a death, I think you were I think maybe heading to Dragon for a second time, perhaps. But the day game was really solid, really good day game. I didn't know, so.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I golded, like, I have 8 or 9 splits in this category, and I golded 4 or 5 of them. So other than Dragon, like, it was a really, really good run. I'm just, yeah, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, every time it happens, you grit your teeth and go, "This is Super Metroid. This is what I signed up for."
It is. So we don't have a restream for the next race. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, well, let's just encourage folks then to maybe get side-by-side streams up. I think susreime and I are going to take a short little break, but then more or less go right to it. And I think we got 69% up, right?
Indeed.
That is correct. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm not sure we're going to get another chance to talk over voice, so I just wanted to wish susreime good luck in this deciding race and thank comms one more time.
Yeah, I have one more thing. Shout out to susreime for using the golden shower on those 2 cack attacks leaving Croc. I was happy to see golden shower used. That was one of my small contribution to Spazer, I guess. And of course, same here, Prof. Wish you luck, and hope you have fun in our third race. And of course, thanks so much for the races. Picking Max, now vetoing Max GT, and now picking North Korea, just 2 of the most volatile, but really, really exciting categories to watch. So really, really appreciate your sportsmanship, Prof. It's really fun racing you, and I look forward to the third race in a little bit. And of course, MM2 and McTimothy, thanks a lot for the comms. And I guess for the third race, we will be on our own.
Well, thank you for putting on such a great show. Even if things do eventually go horribly wrong sometimes, it's still amazing to watch. GG, ProfessorSchool. I'm looking forward to race 3, even if it's not going to be on a SpeedGaming channel.
Yeah,
anyone have anything else they want to say before we close out? I guess not.
I guess that's it then.
All right, thanks again, both runners. Looking forward to Game 3. This has been an exciting matchup, and it's not over yet. Thanks to SpeedGaming and all of the viewers, and we will see everyone next mission.